What's up, my fellow virtual people on the internet? How are you doing? Hope you're all doing well. Today's topic is kind of interesting. Um, it's a very, very important topic for freelancers. And let me just like zoom in a little bit. It's about initial payments. Are they important for freelancers or are they not? Okay, um, so are initial payments necessary? Let me give you the super quick answer. If you know the client, no. And if you trust him, actually, do you know slash trust the client? I mean, my last video was about betrayal. It's kind of funny. So yeah, if you trust the client and you know him, yeah, no, it's not necessary. If you don't, well, I would recommend you to, but it's not necessary as well. But let me explain. Why would the client give you money for absolutely no reason? Yeah, I mean, it's super simple. It's a sign of trust on both sides. Let me just like zoom in a little bit and make myself smaller. It's basically a sign of trust. I mean, if you trust me enough to give me money, I will do whatever I can to give you the best results you want. And of course, as freelancers, we have fees, like living costs, subscriptions to software, like even hosting for like giving you test products to see. And finally, it's like a very, very quick motivation for you to start working. I mean, we can see like such examples from Reddit. So this is like a client, but he's gone for some reason. And yeah, the guy is like, freelancer is requesting I pay him up front and this and this. And yeah, so the guy basically has 99% success rate and he is a top rated Upwork like freelancer. And basically the first guy was like, yeah, this blah 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 guy. It's kind of funny. This guy goes about like, well, he's basically top rated. I mean, this is how it works basically. He's asking for the first payment and stuff like that and random things. Well, I haven't read the like everything, but as you can see, it's like bills and stuff like that. I mean, things happen in life, and you might like actually need the money at that time. And yeah, it's kind of simple. But from what I understood, this guy, the freelancer, was asking for not for the guy to pay him or activate the milestone. No, actually, he was not asking to get paid. He was asking to get the milestone activated. So get like the first milestone paid, and that is how you activate a milestone in Upwork. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Another example. Let me just see. Yeah, another guy was giving this dude who got like an invoice by the freelancer before starting the work. This guy was like, I'm freelancer for 14 years. I never did any work with them without some kind of financial commitment. And this is like the important idea. The initial payment is like a commitment from the client to fully work with you. That's why last video when I talked about betrayal, it's always important. I don't even have the drawing here. It's always important to have like a percentage. Excuse me, I have like an obstacle in my way here. It's always important to get like at least like 30%. What's this? At least like 30% of the project upfront. If it's let's say a medium project. If it's small, it's 50%. If it's like a super large project, still 25% should be like a standard for you to get. Just so that the client shows some commitment. If the client doesn't show commitment, there is no trust between you and that client. Especially, I can give an example in my case, I gave it last time. So yeah, let me just show you like an example timeline for that. I think I'm gonna redo my whole video at this point about like what happened to me and stuff like that. So basically, um, we were like 3 months in. Whoa, this is like super thick for some reason. Let's like delete this. So yeah, we're like 3 months. Okay, so 6, 9, and 12, which is currently where we are. 12 months. At like the second month, I was like paid the initial payment, which is kind of weird. We named it the initial payment. We were supposed to have it before we start working, so it's like 30%. And we got it like 2 months after. And the second payment, I finished the second feature in like the fourth month or something because we had like a lot of we had some scope creeping, it's a massive problem with scope creep. And I didn't get paid for the second feature until the eighth month. It's funny. It was another 30%. And then the project was like finished around this time, so that's why they gave us like the other 30% just like silence us for a moment. So the project was technically finished. It was like I'd say 90% around this area. There was only like some minor publishing issues with like iOS and stuff like that. And we worked with them for the rest until like the 11th month, or maybe the 10th month technically. And they ghosted us. So now we are nearing the 13th month of this project, and we're still ghosted, like no communication from these clients. Yeah, and that's why you should like never work without initial payments, because this forces the client to be engaged with you. Like, they discuss things before they do anything with you. But how we worked was just like let them be, and we gave them like freedom to do whatever they want with our money, basically, and like not even give us like our payment. This is what we deserve. I mean, yeah, it's on them. I mean, I won't forgive them at all. And they recently came back, as I said in my last video, and asked for some changes. I did the changes because the management guy forced me to, somewhat. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, I'd be shocked that number of companies who don't pay freelancers after work is done with it. Yeah, this is basically the problem we fear, not getting paid. Because imagine we're not we're not salarymen where we have like some where we have like some consistent income on a monthly basis. No, it's not like that. So yeah, a little bit difficult. I always go for advanced payments. Yeah, basically.